Good afternoon. My name is Stacie. I'm the Executive Director of the Village Project. Before we begin, we'd like to do something important, and I would like to introduce Bronwyn Harris, our Youth Violence Intervention Program Manager, to do a land acknowledgement.
Good afternoon. We respectfully acknowledge that we are on the traditional unceded lands of the Rumsen, Ohlone, Esselen, and Salinan peoples, who have lived on and cared for this land for thousands of years. We recognize that this land was taken through violent colonization and that indigenous peoples face displacement, cultural erasure, and systemic injustices. We honor the resilience and strength of Rumsen, Ohlone, Esselen, and Salinan communities, who continue to uphold their cultural traditions and deep relationships with the land despite these hardships. We honor these groups' experiences in the past, present, and future, as we work collaboratively with them to protect the land and its inhabitants. Today we commit to learning from and standing in solidarity with the original stewards of this land in the pursuit of justice, healing, and respect for all future generations. We are all one in the sacred web of life that connects people, animals, plants, air, water, and earth. Let's take a moment of silence to honor the original people of this land. Thank you, everyone. I will bring Stacie back up to the podium.
Good afternoon again, and welcome to the Village Project's Luncheon. This is our first in-person luncheon since the pandemic, and it's a privilege to be here today as we come together to honor our legacy, celebrate transformation, and cultivate a bright future. Our theme, honoring, transforming, and cultivating, perfectly reflects where we stand today. We honor the foundations laid by those who came before us, their dedication, their vision, and their commitment to this community. Their legacy continues to guide us, even as we embrace change. Transformation is essential as leadership evolves and new perspectives emerge. This shift is not just about passing the torch, it's about igniting new fires of innovation and creativity while staying grounded in our shared values. As we cultivate the future, we look to all of you, our community, our leaders, and our youth to carry forward this spirit of growth and progress. Together, we will continue to nurture change and create a thriving community for generations to come. Today, you will hear about some of the programs and services we offer and see the impact of our work. While we were founded solely to provide therapy, our offerings have grown as we work tirelessly to meet the needs of our community. From our youth leadership programs, or our equine engagement or prison reentry program, we are working to support the community at all ages and all levels, always meeting people where they are. Also, stay tuned because we will be in the near future starting a capital campaign so that we can provide transitional housing and house all of our programs as well. We have been recognized as a model grassroots agency. Our Emanyatta program, part of the California Reducing Disparities Project through the Office of Health Equity, is now in its 8th year. Its research has been published and proven as a community-defined, evidence-based practice. You'll see some of our Emanyatta warriors today. This program is helping us uplift our youth of African ancestry holding them in community, and equipping them with the knowledge, confidence, and tools for strong mental fortitude as they grow up and navigate a world that can feel harsh and uncertain at times. Today, some of those youth are here, not only as our young warriors, but future leaders that we have the honor to support and see grow. I want to especially thank the staff of the Village Project for their hard work and dedication to the mission of the agency and commitment to the community. I am so appreciative and honored to work alongside you and want you to know that you're always making a difference. I want to also acknowledge our board for dedicating and volunteering their time to support us in carrying out our mission and helping guide this next era of the agency. To our founders and mentors, Mel and Regina Mason, we extend deep gratitude and special appreciation to the visionaries and co-founders who brought this agency to life and guided the agency to where it is today. To our volunteers and dedicated supporters, whether it is telling the community about us, donating your time, money, or resources, you help us make this work possible. To our community partners who collaborate with us in our mission to uplift community, thank you for the transformative work you do. And finally, thank you to our wonderful table captains for inviting you all here to be with us today. It is also important we acknowledge our civic leaders who have joined us today, partnering with our mission to uplift our community. And I apologize beforehand if I do miss any names, but I have quite a few on here. So, if you can just raise your hand, I'm not going to ask you to stand, but Wendy Root Askew, Monterey County Supervisor. Tyler Williamson, I'm not sure if I see him, Mayor of Monterey. Mayor of Seaside. Mayor Pro Tem of Seaside. Dr. Kim Barber, Vice Mayor of Monterey. Dr. Denise Gus, Monterey County Office of Education Superintendent. Dr. Ashley Fulbright, President of Monterey Peninsula College. Dr. Marnia Quinones, President of Cal State Monterey Bay. Dr. Betty Lusk, MQSD School Board Trustee, Area 3. Chris Rivera, President of Salinas ULAC and running for Mayor of Salinas. Debbie Anthony, Trustee, Area 4. And Ms. Roslyn Green, Trustee, Area 1. And I believe Dr. Marcia Gable, VP at Monterey Peninsula College. It is important to practice your right to vote. It's an election year, y'all. So, if you have not done so already, which I believe most of you have, check your registration status and make sure you are registered to vote. I also wanted to give a special thanks to our vendors, Mr. Mark Stacie, multimedia producer for creating a great video, Mario Keller, who came up here earlier on audio and visual to help all of our IT and fun lighting needs. We have Mr. Mohammed, photographer, to capture all your beautiful smiles. And thank you to the Monterey Hyatt for working with us and helping create this today. And last but definitely not least, I would like to thank Lynn Johnson and Brett Taylor for their generous support for this event, our gold sponsors, US Bank and Montage Health, silver sponsors, Mechanics Bank and Monterey Bay Aquarium, and our media sponsor, iHeartRadio. So look out for some Thank you all for being with us on this journey. We are in our 16th year, and many of you have been here with us from the beginning. So we are, I apologize, thank you. Alexis Garcia. I am so sorry, I gave you a hug in the front. I want to recognize you. But we are so grateful to have you all here today, and your support absolutely means the world to us. So again, thank you. I am now going to introduce our esteemed MC, Ms. Teresa Wright. Teresa Wright, some of you may recognize. She is the former Public Affairs Director for KSBW-TV Central Coast ABC. In her role at the station, she was the host and producer of a weekly talk show, producer and member of the station's editorial board, and managed their public outreach efforts and the station's signature events, Share Your Holiday, the Jefferson Awards, and the Crystal Apple Award. She was a champion, and still is, for nonprofit organizations, giving their causes and missions a voice in our community through her platform at KSBW. And she continues to champion their causes today by her continual commitment to MC events for nonprofits like ours in their efforts to showcase their good work and to raise funds in support of that work. After decades of service at the station, Teresa transitioned to the public service, now working for the Transportation Agency of Monterey County, uplifting their public outreach on projects and programs to help our communities to thrive and grow. In fact, everyone who lives in Monterey County has received an example of work when they received the Transportation Agency's annual report in their mailbox each spring. Teresa continues to champion the cause of others who support students on the Monterey Peninsula Foundation Board and the Monterey Bay Area Public Works Association's Board of Directors. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Teresa Wright.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for being here. Stacie mentioned that the last time that we were together to do this was in 2019. So first of all, take a look around the room, look at all the smiling faces and the beautiful faces, and reflect on the fact that this is an occasion that we can all be together. We've come out of some dark times, there are challenges ahead, but today we get to stand in this room and support the youth of Monterey County, in particular today, the Village Project. So thank you all so much for being here. We really do appreciate that. Thank you for the introduction, and I'm going to ask Jamel to come up. Jamel, he's on the side here. He is the cultural warrior healer, and his Emanyatta warriors are coming up. And as they come up, Jamel. For those of you who have not seen a Libation ceremony, this is going to be it. So Janelle, can you explain to them what Emanyatta is and why it's so important?
Well, Emanyatta, well, here we go, sorry. No, I'll take the Okay, thank you, Teresa, for the introduction. Once again, good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be able to share this space with you guys. It's a blessing. Emanyatta. Well, first of all, once again, I am the cultural warrior healer for the Village Project's Emanyatta program. Emanyatta is one of 35 projects throughout the state of California aimed at researching community-defined practices. Emanyatta empowers children of African ancestry in grades kindergarten through 4th, empowering children of African ancestry to embrace their cultural roots, while fostering a deep sense of knowledge and pride. Libation is a ceremony. Libation ceremony is a ritual, in fact, that involves pouring of the liquid as an offering to individuals, or in other words, ancestors that have passed on and transitioned over. So without further ado, we would like to have our young warriors come to the stage and please give them a warm welcome.
Which means the guardian me meets the guardian you. We are the Emanyatta warriors, and today we'll be doing libation, which means to honor our ancestors. Please join the warriors in saying Ashe, which means and so it is in Swahili following each libation. I bring libation to my grandfather's son Dedolo.
I give libation to my grandfather, Stanford Demagbo. I give libation to my grandfather, Pastor Kenneth Murray. I give libation to my grandmother, Sheila.
I give libation to Martin Luther King.
I give libation to Muhammad Ali. I bring libation to Kobe Bryant. I bring libation to Harriet Tubman. I give libation to Rosa Parks. I give libation to my grandmother,
I am the child of my parents, the hope of my grandparents, and the legacy of my ancestors. Let us go forth and be the best we can be. Ashe.
That means thank you in Swahili.
Just a quick second before we continue, I'd like to take a moment to ask our elder Mason for forgiveness as a sign of respect. We went, before we normally start libation, we ask for permission. And so I want to ask for your forgiveness.
Mel, thank you, and also for the Emanyatta Warriors, and Mel and Regina and Anne. I hope that you all are proud of the seed that you have planted, because we're seeing it in fruition today. So congratulations to you all. So, let me direct you to the monitors, the screens that are on the side. There's a video that we want to share, and it's a video highlighting some of the programs of the Village Project, and particularly, you heard his name earlier, but I want to say it again. The videographer who produced this is Mark Bassey, and he created and directed the video that captures the essence of the Village Project.
I gave libation to Martin Luther King Jr.
I go to the Village Project, and we eat, we play, we do our homework, we hang out with our friends, and it's really fun because it's like a big community that we can share things with and play with, and that's it. I would say this is a good program for like kids to go to because they might need help with their homework or help with like reading if they're not good at reading.
Like, it's super fun here, and yeah, you get to like do more writing and learning more stuff.
I would tell her or him to go to the program because they'll help you on like your homework, whatever you like need to do, and they take you outside. Like if you're feeling frustrated, they'll talk to you, and they'll like ask you how you feel. and they'll greet you when you first come. So they're nice and kind.
Working with a tutor is kind of helpful because just the tutor is going to help you guide you through the work that you need help with.
Like, thanks if you do donate to the program. If you do, that's a really big thing. Yeah, and we kind of need that in this program because and it goes on more about our knowledge and yeah, it makes us more smarter. And,
So they had some comments in here for me to say, oh, what a great video. I think I need to say that. I think your laughter and your response to the video is good short. So again, thank you for that. The next speaker that we're going to have come up is, sorry.
And what is your name?
Thank you and please. My name is
Where I'm at today is thanks to the help of the Village Project. It started out when I was a young girl seeing video systems program, then led to my enrollment in work school, and now I'm university president. I'm very grateful for the work the Village Project does in opening doors for students like me. Thank you.
Sorry about that for the speaking. I didn't hear the video.
Or we can do it tomorrow. That's a good idea.
Okay. Could you have time in your schedule to fit us in on your calendar?
Yeah, I know we're hoping this week. We were just you should just delete the whole thing and then we'll start it over.
You think we should delete the whole thing and start it over? Why? I thought you did pretty good.
Well, we can do the take two tomorrow.
That's good enough for you, Mmoa, but you're the director, not me, man.
Okay. See you.
All right, that's my clue. It's done. All right. One of the challenges when you ask people to come up and public speak is a lot of people are afraid to do that, and it makes them nervous. So imagine if you're a sixth grader and they've asked you to come up here and speak to an audience full of primarily adults, right? You know what courage that takes, but this is an amazing young woman that I'm going to ask to come up to the stage. So let me tell you a little bit about her. She's the visionary speaker today. Her name is Dedolo Demagbo, and she will be sharing a poem that she wrote just for you. So I'd like to ask her to come up. Ms. Dedolo Demagbo, please come up, please. Let me tell you about her. She was the recipient of the 2023 May C. Johnson Award in recognition of her achievement and her dedication to studies and her community. She embodies the spirit of the board member and long-time educator and advocate May C. Johnson. And those of you that knew May, you know exactly that this is the kind of student that May loved working with and uplifted. And so it's appropriate that she is the recipient of this award. May Johnson inspired and created, the Village Project created the May C. Johnson Education and Cultural Academy. So we are looking forward to hearing your fun, and then more importantly, we're looking forward to all that you aspire to and achieving as you continue forward in your studies. So with that, everyone, please welcome Dedolo.
Hi everyone, my name is Dedolo Demagbo. I am a 6th grader at the International School of Monterey. I was born in Indianapolis and raised in Seaside, California, and I am proud to be Beninese. I aspire to attend Stanford University to study criminal justice with the goal of becoming a defense attorney. I have a passion for creative writing, specifically for writing poetry. Today, I would like to share an original poem I wrote about the impact the Village Project has had on me. A while ago, at the age of 7, we discovered a place where kids felt like heaven. The Village Project was founded one day to teach kids culture in a really fun way. I joined 5 years ago, and I'm still here, helping younger ones learn without fear. The Village has changed me. It's helped me to grow, and all my brothers and sisters too. They all know it. When I was young, I couldn't quite understand the importance and the worth of my homeland. But through the Village, I've come to see the beauty and the pride of my ancestry. From reading and writing to telling stories so old, the Village's lessons are worth more than gold. It's not just me, my peers have learned, the places we have, the privileges we've earned. The impact it has goes way beyond me, it's brought us closer like a family tree. Through the Village, I found my voice, and learning about my culture, I've learned to rejoice. There's them and they with a capital T, and they want to put us down with nothing to see. Then there's we and us with a capital U, and together we will always make it through. The Village has become a place so dear, where I can learn and grow without any fear. It's not just a program, it's a family for me, connecting us all to our origin and history. The joy it brings, the smiles it creates, the Village Project has opened the gates. I'm proud of what we've accomplished so far, and I know we'll continue to raise the bar. Thank you.
The future is bright, and we have to fight for it so they can thrive and achieve. All right? Thank you so very much. All right, we are going to transition, and I would like to take a moment to introduce to you Bert Johnson. A lot of you in this room know Bert, but let me just give you a little bit of background. Bert is the past board chair of the California State Foundation, California Parks Foundation. He's a longtime supporter of the Village Project, and his commitment to the project's mission has made a significant impact on our community. Bert's leadership and vision have not only helped to elevate the project's initiatives, but also inspires others to get involved. So we are truly grateful for his ongoing support, partnership. So join me in welcoming Bert Johnson to the amazing man.
You're too kind, Teresa. Thank you. Good afternoon. Teresa, again, thank you for the kind words. But I'd ask all of you to please join me in acknowledging the exceptional and personal touch that Teresa always provides while emceeing local events. Today it is my honor to share a few words with you. We are celebrating the Village Project and as an essential cornerstone and lighthouse for the entire community. And much like a lighthouse, they provide a beacon to guide and lead the way for many. Looking around the room, I see many familiar faces, friends, neighbors, board members, community and nonprofit leaders, elected officials, and my elders. You collectively represent the fabric of our community, the threads that bind our common or shared interests. We truly appreciate all of you for being here today. While our personal well-being may be a reflection of our ability to care for ourselves, the overall quality of life in our communities represents how well we take care of each other. I believe that we are gathered here today with the intent to be purposeful, to engage and celebrate community where everyone's well-being and growth is a common goal. Earlier, you witnessed the libation ceremony performed by the Emanyatta warriors as a display of their respect to their heritage, cultural roots, and elders. This you just saw, followed by an empowering yet graceful poem by visionary speaker Dedolo Demagbo. These are both memorable and authentic demonstrations of the values and lessons learned and that the Village Project inspires, guiding our youth in their leadership evolution. It is a journey, a purposeful journey. Today, I have a request for you to walk with us on that journey. Your added support will help to ensure the programs and initiatives established by the Village Project so that they will continue to flourish. Their mission will inspire others. And I see a time when the Village Project will continue to be a model agency across our county and the state. So here's how you can walk with us. There are 3 ways for you to donate at the luncheon today. The first, donor cards. At your table, there are staff and table captains to address any questions you may have. They will also be collecting your donor cards once they've been completed. The second option, mobile donations. This is for all you techie people. Simply scan the QR code displayed on the donor card and make a quick and secure donation from your smartphone. Third option, if you like, just please raise your hand and the Village Project staff member will gladly assist in processing your donation. Thank you for your generosity and for walking with us on that journey. Before we close, I'm going to pause for a couple of minutes and allow you an opportunity to fill out those cards. So I'll come back to you in about 2 minutes. I'd like to offer a special thank you to our excellent speakers, the program preparation by the staff and the committee, and a sincere thank you to everyone. We'd also like to offer a special thank you to the Hyatt Servers Unite, H-E-R-E. One last item. At each of your place settings, please locate a special gift from our volunteers and make sure that you take that offering with you. Have safe travels, and please know your presence and support is much appreciated. This concludes our program. Take care of each other. Thank you for attending.